One thing you guys recently announced, which I'm a big fan of, was the Forever Experience Action Tokens, or FEAT, which are NFTs that give anyone a chance to own part of a Big 3 team through blockchain technology. If you buy a certain tier of these tokens, you have calls with the players, the refs, Commissioner Clyde Drexler, yourself. I think this is such a cool idea, and it's the first sports league to do this. And I think that's when I think of the Big 3, I think you guys have been so innovative and had just a lot of great ideas that have kind of rubbed off in other leagues, and the innovation is what really has blown me away. But how did this idea come about?
Our motto is changing the game. And, we don't want to just change the game for the sake of it. We want to change it for the better, so we have a history, even though we have a short history, a history of doing things that other leagues haven't done and other leagues copy. And so we're proud of that. That doesn't, fuel our fire though. We just want to do what's smart. And by having a league that's not set up around cities, we saw that, people are into players and you shouldn't be stuck with a team because you live in a certain city. So a lot of people thought we was crazy, but now that's coming into play because, with this blockchain technology, being surrounded with great communities now, as far as V Friends, Crowd's House, D Gods, my Doja, these are great communities already, and having them connected to our teams is going to give us a lot of access to talent and access to promotion. We want people enthusiastic about the league, pushing the league. So what we did was, thought about how can we be innovative? How can we go, from Web 2 to Web 3? How can we give people real utilities? So we thought about the NFT, and it's the perfect technology for what we're trying to do. The reason we want people to reimagine it as a FEAT, Forever Experience Action Token. We want people to understand that when you get this, you can keep it forever. And there's experiences and there's actions, merch, all these things that come with being a owner, being enthusiastic about a team or a league. And we go above and beyond that, after parties and access, practice, access to players, access to coaches, even the refs, So I think, anybody who ever wanted to own a sports team but saw that it was out of their league, they couldn't do it in the NBA, they couldn't do it in the NFL. They can definitely do it in the Big 3. This is a moment in time. When those NFTs are gone, we're never doing this again. So this is something that, if I wasn't a part of this, I would jump at it because, for one, it's ownership, the value of the league go up. From, definitely the NFT will go up, and pass it down generation to generation. It's just a great thing to have a chance at this point in time.
Yeah, and the NFT projects that I'm the biggest fans of, usually it has those real life perks like you're talking about. And if you're a fan of a Big 3 team, the chance to talk to the players and the coaches and, communicate with the refs about blown calls, like I think that's so cool. So it's a very cool idea. Snoop Dogg recently bought some of these tokens and became a minority owner of a team. That had to be exciting for you, getting him involved with the league.
Without a doubt, Snoop is one of the biggest entertainers in the world. And everybody want to be around Snoop and what he's doing. And for him to have interest in the Big 3, but he's always been down from day one with the league. We actually shoot a show called All About the Big 3 at his compound out here in Inglewood. So he's always been a supporter. He's always done things to help the league, to promote the league. He's come down, he's performed, he's just done it all. And so to have him now, a owner, to have him really invested in the bivouac, which now have, they got Gerald Green, they got Corey Brewer, they got some players this year. Will Bynum, who's a Chicago native. I think, they got a chance to really go far and, hopefully make it to the playoffs, and you never know.
Recently, Mount Westmore, which is the super group with you, Snoop, E40, Too Short, you guys released an album that was exclusively available through NFT as well. So you're really doing a lot on the blockchain. What went into that decision, and why did you guys decide to release it that way?
Gala Games, have been, working as far as getting involved with music. They did a lot with Snoop with his Death Row project. And look, it was a great opportunity to go after fans who want more than just a record, but want experiences with that and want access. The record will eventually make it, to the general public. But we wanted to give, people who wanted to go above and beyond just buying a record, we wanted to give them the first crack at it. So Gala Games, Gala Music is where we at. If you want to, not only experience Mount Westmore, but also, get a little closer to the group. We're going to be dropping things into those NFTs periodically, cool stuff that the general public just might not get.